Good afternoon, traders. It is Monday, June 8th, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. I don't know if I can quite say yet, but I believe today has broken all records for my trading in over 30 years in this business. It just took my breath away. I thought I had seen it all in March and April. Nope. Um, today proved me wrong. Today was the most extraordinary trading day I have ever seen. Oh, where to start? Okay, first of all, let's look at the Dow as we usually do. Of course, we had a huge day yesterday, and today it continued. The Dow gapped up this morning. It kept moving and it closed right on its high, officially up 461 points for today. The Dow is finishing up at 27,572, so we're within a day of 28,000. And I would estimate we're probably potentially, and I'm not saying this is going to happen, but we're 2 or 3 days from making new record highs. And let's just quickly look at that long chart, and you can see, you know, here's the all-time highs previous, the March lows, and this incredible record-breaking rally that we've seen since those March lows. By the way, we've totally erased all the losses in the Dow for 2020 as of today, and you can see, we're just a spitting distance from the top of this chart, which is all-time record highs. As I say, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could happen in 2 to 3 days that we're at all-time record highs in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. This is just unbelievable. And our statistics for today are unbelievable also. My day started out with I got an email from a customer, and all he said was, "Holy shit." And that just says it all. Um, we opened up with just incredible uh, equity this morning, and um, it's not showing at all in our closeout trades because everything was so high. We we're holding a lot of it. We're actually holding 6 stocks, and those 6 stocks total over $250,000, and I'm going to show you those in a second. But anyway, bottom line is we closed out $36,000 in closed out trades. That sounds like that's a good day, isn't it? But that's just like it's peanuts. It's peanuts, folks, compared to what we did. We got into we're holding 20 positions. 6 are holdovers, 14 are new, and we are holding, hang on to your hats, we are holding $378,000 and some change going into tomorrow. Over $378,000 in open trade equity we have right now in those 20 positions. It's just unbelievable. And interestingly enough, um, everything is in energy. I think almost everything, not every, well, yeah, just about everything is in energy. So, I don't know what to do, but just show you. I'm going to rather show you 3 stocks like I usually do. I'm going to show you 5 stocks. So let's start out with the smallest of the 5. And this is Gulfport Energy, which is GPOR. And we bought that today. This was the only one I'm showing you that we actually got into today. Gapped up, we grabbed it. It kept going, closed almost on its high there. And we are holding $13,200 in Gulfport Energy. Then this next one is Centennial Resource Development. And again, I got a feeling that's energy too. I haven't really looked at it, but we bought this yesterday in the middle of the day, and it closed properly. But then we got this huge gap up this morning. It backed off, but it came back and repaired itself pretty much from that pullback, and we're holding $22,700 in open trade in Centennial Resource Development. And then this is CRC, which is California Resources. Again, I think that's energy. It gapped up yesterday. We bought the gaps. It closed marginally profitable yesterday, but then a huge gap up this morning. And actually, this is about the only one of the stocks I'm showing you that it did back off quite a bit. Actually took out its lows here toward the end of the day. But even with all that backing off and everything, we're still holding $23,400 in California Resources, CRC. Next. Now, I gotta do a little arranging here. Everything is C's here, and this is, I showed you this yesterday. This is a penny stock. I don't think it's considered a penny stock anymore. It was a penny stock yesterday when we bought it at about $1.20. Bought 50,000 shares of this. This is CPE, which is Callon Petroleum Company. We got into this. It closed very profitably yesterday, but that looked like nothing compared to today. It gaps way up. It keeps going, closing pretty darn close to its high. We are holding $68,600 in Callon Petroleum Company. What a trade. Whoever heard of this thing? Well, I heard of it because I found it and researched it and put it in our portfolio this month. And this is the big payoff right here. Very nice there. And then finally, this is the granddaddy of all, and I have to rearrange this here. Okay, this is Chesapeake Energy Corporation. This is, I'm not out of it yet, so I can't officially declare this the greatest trade of my life, but I seriously doubt that it's going to get dethroned between now and tomorrow. Yes, I can't remember for sure. I don't think I've ever had a single stock trade with my, trading $500,000 cash. I've traded managed money where I had more cash than that, but with a $500,000 account, I don't think I've ever had a stock trade more than $100,000. Okay, this is Chesapeake Energy Corporation. On Thursday, I bought this thing, and it closed on Thursday with a net profit or an open trade profit of $1,600. $1,600. And then yesterday it screamed. Of course, that kept us in. And this morning it screamed even more. Where do you think this $1,600 trade is right now? In terms of open trade equity, can you believe this? It's at $223,000 in open trade profit. That's the open trade equity. So it's nearly at $250,000. You know, I mean, I just, there are not words to describe this thing. I, 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 I sit here and I look at this and I look at these numbers. We go from $1,600 to nearly $250,000 in 2.5 days. That's some short-term stock trading, wouldn't you say? Yeah, unbelievable. So you add this all up, and we got $378,000 in open trade going into tomorrow. I'll try to sleep tonight. I don't know. It may be tough. But yeah, this appears to be the greatest trade of my life to date. And my trading life spans about 30 years. You're looking at it. Chesapeake Energy Corporation closing up nearly $250,000 in open trade today. So, I'm just kind of on cloud nine. That's all I can say. And you guys have a nice evening, and I will be back here, you bet, tomorrow, trading as usual on Tuesday.